we back with another one. So we're gonna break down these new WBA rankings. They just came out, so I haven't even taken a look at it. So we're gonna break them down and see what's what to it. I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Feel free to drop a comment. It's all good. You can follow me on my social media, Twitter at OverJ, Instagram Boxing. It's all good, bro. Feel free to tap in. I got my guy Doug right side in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. So y'all already know how I do. Every month, like clockwork, when these new rankings come out, all four sanctioned bodies, we're gonna break it down. We're gonna see what's to it. We're gonna see can we find some potential matchups. Maybe we can predict a couple of fights and stuff like that. So we're gonna get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? So this is the WBA rankings that just came out. Y'all see August 31st. Like clockwork, the last day of the month. That's how they're doing. So we're gonna touch on it. So start with the heavyweight division. We got the we already know about Usyk. Usyk retained his title versus AJ. They're trying to make the big fight with him and Tyson Fury. Daniel Dubois, Daniel Dubois, he's talking about facing coming back in November versus Dylan White. So we're gonna see. Let's see if Dylan White made these rankings though. So that's the first thing I want to do. So Dylan White, he actually did not make these rankings. So we'll see though. So maybe he'll make it next time, but maybe it's somebody else in these rankings that may fight the bar. You know what I'm saying? But looking at it though, it looked the same. You know what I'm saying? The first couple of guys, Michael Hunter, he's gonna face Huey Fury. That's August 29th. You know what I'm saying? That fight got rescheduled. Robert Helenius, he's gonna face Deontay Wilder. Now Robert Helenius won like 2 eliminators. So you see Wilder not in that ranking. So that lets you know he ain't going down. This fight not gonna be an eliminator in the WBA. So he's not going down that route. So we can, you know what I'm saying, we can kind of close that chapter on that. They still got the same guys though. Really nothing really changed. They may have flipped a couple of guys here and there. I see Otto Wallen. So Otto Wallen is a new addition. So we know Daniel Dubois has a fight coming up. You know what I'm saying? They've been talking about Dylan White. But this right here, I tend to lean towards Otto Wallen because Otto Wallen came in out of the blue at number 12. You know what I'm saying? He was unranked last month. And it was talks about Dylan White coming in like high as number 4. He ain't make it. So first guess, you know what I'm saying, process of elimination, I'm going to go with Otto Wallen for Daniel Dubois. This is based on how he just jumped into the rankings like that. Moving down, so AJ is number 5. He's still up in there. That's still a good ranking. But Coley is number 4. Number 6, you got Oslenbeck. Oslenbeck got a good fight coming up in a couple weeks. He's going to face Carlos Takam. You know what I'm saying? And he just signed with Top Rank too. So, you know what I'm saying? My man Ali in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. My guy O'Rod. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. He said, let's go. Let's sir. Let's get it. So Oslenbeck got a good fight coming up against Takam. Linaire Paro just had a fight. He just had a fight recently. He fought on the undercard of Figueroa and Lipinets. Trevor Bryan dropped a couple spots. So number 10, Lucas Brown. He still got his world ranking. So number 10, Lucas Brown is supposed to face Jarrell Miller on the undercard of Daniel Dubois in November. We already know their history and shit, drug cheats and stuff like that. But it's actually a fight I predicted though, so we already know how we doing over here. So Jarrell Big Baby Miller has a fight coming up in October. If he beats that guy he's fighting, he's going to face Lucas Brown on that undercard. So maybe late November 26th. So we'll see. So, you know what I'm saying? Me coming into this, I was looking to see if Dylan White going to come into the rankings. He didn't come into the rankings. It was all Wallen. I was looking to see if Deontay Wilder was going to come into the new rankings. He didn't come into it. So, you know what I'm saying? He's going to stay down the WBC route. So, and everything else is basically the same. Although Wallen is the only new entry. So, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Number 13, Kevin Larraña. He has a fight this month, too. He's going to face Marius Wack on September 17th. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, that's it. So nothing real. It ain't really too crazy, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I was expecting something more dramatic, but it's all good, though. You know what I'm saying? My man said smash the like button. I appreciate you, bro. Salute to you. Gregory Carmichael in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. All right, we're going to move down. Cruiserweight. Let's see what's shaking. So they got some news. The the regular champion, Rahab Mahari, he vacated his title. You know what I'm saying? His regular title. He's supposed to face the super champion, Arslan Galamarian. Now, Arslan Galamarian got a mandatory, the #1 contender, Alexei Igorov. So those guys in negotiations, they'll probably get that fight sometime in October, November. Um, so you got Dorlicos, that's a top contender, former world champion. We seen Badu Jack. I feel like Badu Jack made a probably either lost or got a draw in his last fight versus Richard Rivera. So we'll see. And the rest kind of stay the same, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. #8, Brandon Glanson, he has a fight coming up September the 8th, I think. September the 9th. He's fighting on Pro Box. So, you know what I'm saying? But nothing really too crazy. We want to see this division get unified. They got 4 champions. The IBF champion, Jay Abataya, he's gonna be out for a while. He broke his jaw on both sides, so he's gonna be out. Everybody trying to fight Makabu. And then Lawrence Okoli got 1 fight left on his matchroom deal. I don't know if they're gonna stall him out or they're gonna give him some easy work. I don't know. He said Popeye won that fight. Yeah, I thought so too, man. I thought he kind of slowed down the stretch, but Badu Jack won't doing that much either though. So yeah, that's crazy. So that's cruiserweight. Nothing really too crazy. Light heavyweight. So we got a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Dimitri Bivol versus Zerto Ramirez, November the 5th in what they fighting at? Abu Dhabi. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. That's a good fight. And we've been waiting for something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that brings some more clarity to the division. We know Zerto got a big, I think Zerto like 44-0 or some shit. He got a crazy record. You know what I'm saying? He's a former world champion. I think the fight with him and Bivol is a good fight though. So we're gonna see. And looking at this, nothing really stands out. I see Joe Smith #6, but that's just probably this window dressing. But Waxy got a good fight. He just lost a purse bid. Where his promoter lost a purse bid against him and John Pascal. Lou DiBella won the purse bid. So they talking about putting that on the undercard of Daniel Dubois' fight coming up in November. That'd be a hell of a card right there. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how they do that. But it's supposed to be Joshua Bawaxi versus John Pascal, IBF final eliminator. You know what I'm saying? Dan Aziz got a good fight this weekend on Sky Sports and Boxer. He's gonna face Shakon Peters, a 6'6" kid that lost to Craig Richards. So that's a pretty good fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a domestic level fight in the UK. But you see Dan Aziz is #3. So he right there in the world title damn near. You know what I'm saying? So and the rest of these guys don't really got nothing coming. Anthony Yard may take a tune-up fight if he don't get the Peterbia fight, but that's next. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll move down to super middleweight. See what's good with it. He said, I just saw a picture. So yeah, he like about 215, don't he? that round was like about 5 minutes, wasn't it? That was crazy, bro. Yeah, bro. That round was hella long. Yeah, I seen Zerto, bro. He like a heavyweight. He said, "What's the point of the WBA regular, man? They made that shit so the super champion's supposed to unify, so he won't have a lot of mandatories. So they put that regular title in place so the regular champion can take the mandatories and defend it every year and stuff like that. But it kind of backfired because the fans, we don't know who is who. And then at one point they had like 4 champions in one division. That's crazy for one sanctioned body. So the regular title was just in place to kind of let the super champion maneuver and make bigger fights. The regular championship is the lineage belt. That's the belt that all the former world champions had back in the day. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm excited about Zerto and Bivol. Yeah, me too. That's a good ass fight, bro. That's a good ass fight. Kind of almost 50-50, but I like Bivol in that fight. All right, 168. So we got Canelo. We know he's fighting Triple G in a couple of weeks. And David Morrell. So look for David Morrell to face his mandatory. This is what I'm talking about, mandatory. The #1 guy is Alios Gaspanuli. So he's already in the States training in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? PBC got the Minnesota Army on hold November the 5th. So look to see David Morrell versus Adios on that fight on that day in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? Making his mandatory defense. #2, John Ryder. So it's talks about John Ryder versus Jaime Munguia, October 29th. It's nothing confirmed yet, but there's big talks about it. So we're gonna see. Caleb Plant, Anthony Durrell, 3 and 4. They're gonna fight on the Deontay Wilder's undercard October 15th. That's a good fight, and that's a WBC eliminator. But these guys got high rankings. Eric Bayanzan, that's another guy. I think he linked up with Top Rank as well. Let me see. Edgar Berlanga, he might be out for the rest of the year, or maybe he'll come back. His suspension ends right around Heisman night, so he'd probably be out for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? So they got some good. I mean, it's still the same. Nothing too crazy. Shane Mosley Jr., he may have a big fight coming up. Damon Nicholson, that's another good fighter at super middleweight. He been calling out David Benavidez. We'll see if he get that fight. He said, I thought it was servicing Ryder up to Canelo. Yeah, that was the original plan if Canelo would have beat Bivol. So he lost, then he gonna face Triple G because the money was too much. And then he got a contract for Bivol for the rematch. You know what I'm saying? He got the rematch clause, so he gonna try to execute that in May. If everybody they come out clean in their fights, he gonna fight Bivol in May. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of switched it up. So Ryder is off the table for now. You know what I'm saying? That was their original plan though. So yeah, Munguia, he talking about coming up to 68. So we'll see. All right, 160. So Triple G. So we waiting to see what happens with him. If he win or lose, he gotta give them some time. He gotta give them enough notice to see if he's gonna keep the belt at 160 or he's gonna stay at 68 or he's gonna retire or whatever he wanna do. If he retire and vacate, then Erislandy Lara is gonna move up from regular champion to super champion, and then they'll just have one champion in the middleweight division. You know what I'm saying? Now Lara and all these welterweights been calling him out, Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman. So maybe he'll get a big fight with them guys once he get elevated. But I don't think he's gonna fight the rest of this year, Lara. So he'll probably just wait for that determination. You know what I'm saying? To see what my man gonna do. My man Broadway Joel in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. He said how he got to 140 yet. No, not yet. It's coming though. It's coming. Salute to you, bro. He said Canelo said he was rooting for Zerlo and he's not fighting Bivol if he lose. Yeah, I seen all that. Shit, I think he gonna fight. I don't know. If I don't know, Canelo can do a lot of stuff. I like to see him campaign and try to reign at 68 and fight all the top guys, but I don't know. I don't know. He said, my man said he late. Nah, you good, bro. It's all good, man. Salute to you. Man, Felix in the building. Isaiah Felix. It's all good, bro. All right, so looking at 160. So they got Michael Zarafa. He's number one. That's crazy. Who was number one last month? I think it was Chris Eubank. Well, Chris Eubank about to fight old boy. So I don't know, yo. That's pretty interesting for him to get that number one spot. You know what I'm saying? He's number two in the IBF. It's big talks about him fighting Falcao for the vacant IBF if Triple G vacate. So shit, that's a good look. Murata number two. They got Sergio Martinez number three. He talk about he come back in October. I don't know. Fighting in the US. Yo, I don't know what something about to happen, bro. You see Jaime Munguia, Carlos Adames got a big fight coming up against Juan Montiel. That's October the 8th. That's a WBC eliminator, though. You know what I'm saying? Austin Williams got a good fight coming up, too. He's going to face Kieran Conway. That's on the undercard of Canelo Triple G. So that's a good fight for him. Let me see. Thomas Lamona came back with a win last weekend. He was number 15 last month. Y'all see he hopped to number 10. Y'all, hey, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Thomas Lamona may have something. He got another fight date, too. I want to say October the 8th. You know what I'm saying? You know he's self-promoted, all that good stuff. So y'all see him creeping up. So if y'all see him in a big fight or something, don't be surprised, especially coming off that loss to Erislandy Lara. You know what I'm saying? I can see PBC kind of mixing it up with him and Jason Rosario. I can see that fight happening. You know what I'm saying? He said, agree, reign at 68. Yeah, he should reign at 68. It's still some good guys at 68. Morrell, Benavidez. If Darrell beat Plant, why not? Charlo coming up, you know what I'm saying? If he gonna come up. So yeah. All right, 154. So we got undisputed champion Jamel Charlo. So he already got his fight date with Tim Tszyu. January 28th. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what time it is with that. Man, Renoff is number one. He should be coming back too. I heard something about him come back in November. I hope it's not against Soro again. We already seen that. We don't need to see that no more. Liam Smith is fighting this weekend. You know what I'm saying? So he's coming back. They got Castano up in there. Yo, Elvis Gomez. Daddy Garcia stays at number 9. They got a new entry, number 10, Xander Zayas. So that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? He's still a prospect to me. He still needs some more developmental fights, in my opinion. But number 10 is a good spot, though. You know what I'm saying? You got Kieran Ajako up in there, Charles Conwell, Abaz Baru. So some young guys in the back end. But you see Danny number 9. So Danny trying to creep up there and get Arizona Lara, though. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's to it. All right, we'll go down to welterweight real quick. Let me see. He said, who Jamal gonna fight? I think he's still gonna fight Selecki. Zanderbeck versus Munguia. I don't think so. Zanderbeck probably fight. I don't know. And I don't know if it's gonna be nobody real his first fight. You know what I'm saying? You got Xander. Yeah, Xander making moves. Xander is number 11 in the WBO. So that's some good stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? Good stuff. All right, welterweight. Y'all already know what time it is with that big fight. We trying to get that. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense for November 19th. Go ahead. We already booked in Vegas, so it already makes sense. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Spence and Crawford. So you got Stanley Jonas is the mandatory for Spence. He's been linked up with Cody Crawley. Cody Crawley haven't entered the rankings yet. Let me see. Nah, he's not in there yet. So I don't know. So we'll see who Stanley Jonas is gonna fight. He's supposed to fight on that card, but we'll see. Once everything gets announced, we'll start maneuvering shit and figuring stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Virgil Ortiz is number 1. You probably see him back in the ring sometime this year. You know what I'm saying? He coming out that victory against Michael McKinson. He should be back. Man said, let's go. Yeah, man. Everybody's excited about that shit, bro. I'm with you. I feel you for sure. So we got Virgil Boots, Keith stays the same. Colin Ben, Ugas. These guys, the same names, you know what I'm saying? So nothing too crazy. I see Trayshawn Williamson crept up to number 10. Maybe he got something coming. I don't know. Michael Fox got something coming. Stay tuned for that. He got something coming. Jamal James. I would like to see. So Jamal James just came into the new rankings. That's interesting. Y'all stay locked in for that. You know what I'm saying? You know, November the 5th, PBC supposed to be in Minnesota. Jamal James is from Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? I can see him and Dave Morrell tag team in a fight. Shoot, maybe let me see. Let me matchmake real quick. Gabriel Magistry, you know what I'm saying? Return back to the scene of the crime. You know what I'm saying? This time he may face Jamal James. I don't know. It makes sense. I look like Jamal James gonna fight somebody, so that's why I like doing the rankings. It's gonna tell you something. You feel me? He said, "Will Spence and Crawford fight be on Showtime or Fox? Probably Showtime, but real talk, as a fan, does it really matter? As long as we can watch it, do it really matter though? You know what I'm saying? Not knocking you, but I'm just saying, I don't really care. That shit could be on CBS 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm standing up to watch that shit." He said, "Who's Sergio Martinez fighting?" Man, I don't even know, bro. What's good with you, KD? I don't even know. I know he got them patching you and knee braces and shit. I don't know who he fighting. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're going to 140. My man Joel wanted to touch on this. You know what I'm saying? The voice of Dominican fighters, the voice of Dominican boxing. Let me get that right. Salute to you, bro. But yeah, his guy, Alberto Playo, he won the vacant world title. I actually thought Agmadov won that fight though. Honestly, I thought he edged it out, but shit, I take it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the WBC and the WBO is vacant. They about to get spoken for. Well, they still got the WBO vacant. That's not true. The IBF is vacant. Taylor still got the WBO, but it's all good. So let's look at these rankings though. So Playo is the champion. Barasu's supposed to get Playo. It may be a switch. Y'all stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Barasu fought on the undercard, so he's not affiliated with no promoter. So normally what they do, the big promoter, they'll get a guy that's a mandatory, give him a couple fights. So you know what I'm saying? So they allow their guy that they really trying to push, i.e. Gary Antoine Russell. Y'all may see Gary Antoine Russell versus Alberto Playo. That's what they normally do. You know what I'm saying? With a guy that's, that's a mandatory, don't have a big back, and they'll just, get him a couple fights, step aside, whatever they gotta do, and they'll be like, yo, you'll get a title shot down the line if you accept these 2 fights. You feel me? So that may happen though. You know what I'm saying? Um, he said, I didn't even know he was fighting, let alone rank. Yeah, he had like 2 or 3 fights in the last couple, like the last year or so. You know what I'm saying? He said, my man got the fire emoji. Salute to you. He said, facts. It can be on PBS, bro. All day long, bro. I'm watching that shit. Put that shit on Instagram Live, bro. I'm on it. Oh shit, they fuck around and do that shit while you playing. They mess around and do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I thought Playo fight was a draw. I thought my other dude won that shit, but it was a good fight though. I ain't mad at that shit either way. I ain't mad at it either way. I'm actually happy that he won that shit though, because it brings more spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Playo, you know what I'm saying? It brings more spotlight, but that's what's up though. You know what I'm saying? Case of boy in the building. What's good with you, bro? Yes, sir. Yeah, man, it's all good, bro. It's all good, man. I appreciate you. All good. So running down these rankings though, if you look at it, you know what I'm saying? They really didn't. I mean, Akmadeva actually, he really didn't drop too far. He was number 2 last month. He's number 3. O'Hari Davis number 2. I don't know who gonna fight O'Hari Davis. 2 guys turned him down. Not because they scared of him. It's because I don't think he can get to the U.S. He was an MTK guy. Y'all already know what time it is with that. You know what I'm saying? So guys ain't trying to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Sandor Martin turned it down. So I look like they took him off the rank. They took Sandor Martin off the rankings. Galasev turned it down too, but he actually moved up. Lewis Riston moved up. So I see the play now. If y'all follow me. Look at these rankings. So Lewis Riston last month was like number 13 or 12, right? He's number 5. O'Hari Davis is number 2. Those guys, UK fighters, that's an easy fight to make. They can make that fight an eliminator. I'm with that. Go ahead and do that. I see Jose Ramirez come into the new rankings at number 6. So maybe he's trying to raise his hand to get the O'Hari Davis fight. So O'Hari Davis supposed to get an eliminator. You know what I'm saying? Guys turned it down. So they're supposed to get the next guy in line to accept it. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I think Jose Ramirez is going to be out for the rest of the year. Teofimo jumped up a couple spots. They got Clay Selden up in there. Gary Russell. So that's the one. So Gary Antoine Russell, yo, stay tuned. He might get that world title fight. You got Delgado. Delgado had a good win on the Top Rank show August the 20th. That was a good fight too. So he comes in number 13. Kenneth Sims, he just won a continental title. You know what I'm saying? On that, I think it was on the same day, I believe, or the day before, the day after on Sunday. So that's good. Kim Sims is a dark horse in this division because he can box. He can do on both sides of the plate. He learning. He been around a lot of top guys, so he's getting better. Even though you may look at his resume, he got 2 losses. He got 1 close decision. He got a draw with Montana Love. He probably should have got the decision. But he been on a nice little tear, bro, and he's getting better and better. He gonna give a lot of these guys problems. You know what I'm saying? So salute to him though for getting up in there. There you go. Yep, he ranked now. So hopefully he gets some opportunities. You know what I'm saying? I like to see him against a Gadashev. That'll be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody, he'll beat Cletus Selden. He'll fuck around and beat Teofimo Lopez though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he'll break him down. He kind of hard to find. He improved a lot, bro. Like, he improved a lot. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what's next for him. So that's a good look for him. Lightweight. So we got undisputed champion Devin Haney. He gonna run it back with George Kambosos. That's October 15th. So that's a big day of boxing. We're still waiting to see what Tank gonna do. I'm looking like December. I'm thinking Ryan Garcia. I know people say they don't believe it because Oscar De La Hoya say this and he say that, but that shit was like 2 months ago, a month ago. They ain't really been talking that much. If y'all pay attention, it's been real quiet. That's a great thing right there for us boxing fans. We can get that fight. You know what I'm saying? And you see Ryan Garcia number 1. Jesper Corrales, so he just pulled out. He had to fight with my man broke that. Joel broke that. Salute to him. Jesper Corrales pulled out. He supposed to face Rayo Venezuela. He pulled out, and then Elwin De Los Santos took his spot. That's another young, hungry guy. He had a loss in January and came back, got a quick knockout, and he right back. He another southpaw. He's gonna face Rayo. So hey, they ain't missed a beat. You feel me? And that's a good fight on short notice on that undercard of Ruiz versus Ortiz. That's a man, yo, that's a good fight. It's gonna open up the show. That fight should have some fireworks for sure. He said, "Damn it, man, just man, it's all good, bro. It's all good, man. You here, bro? It's all good. Salute to you. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. What else are we looking like? Let me see. So, Michelle Rivera, man, hopefully he gets some smoke sometime. It looked like he's going to be the maybe the fall guy if Ryan Garcia don't pan out for Gervonta Tank Davis. I like that fight. If not, shit, he can get one of these guys. You know, maybe Deontay Brown. Deontay Brown came into these rankings about 3 months ago. He's still at number 12. He don't have no affiliation like that. I know he's trained by Bones Adams, but I'm kind of curious to see why he got that spot. You feel me? He said, "Can Rivera beat Tank?" I don't think he can beat him right now. He got some skills and stuff. He's tall and rangy and can punch. But I don't know if he, it's kind of different. I seen him get touched. He got dropped before against Fernandez. I want to see how he'll take Tank's power. Will he wilt under pressure? Will he look at those bright lights walking out in the Barclays and be like, "Oh hell no, what the hell I'm doing here?" So it's different when you fight on that level. But I like Rivera though. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would say probably two more fights. Maybe fight a former world champion or something like that. But I like him though. He can fight. I don't know if he's being tanked right now though. Let me see. So you still got Rolly. Maybe Rivera versus Rolly. Shit makes sense. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Um, Talked about Cambosis. Gary Kelly just signed with Matchroom. He should have a fight coming up. Williams Zepeda versus Jojo Diaz. That fight got pushed off the November 15th date. They talking about fighting November 19th. They might have to change that date too. Put that shit on November 18th. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to mess that up. So that fight probably go November 18th on a Friday. That's cool. Golden Boy do shows on Friday. But that's a good fight though. Zepeda versus JoJo. I'm with that. Pitbull Cruz fighting this weekend. He fighting a WBC eliminator versus Eduardo Ramirez. So Frank Martin versus Chris Cobra is supposed to be a done deal. Not sure what card it falls on. Me personally, I don't think it's gonna fall on. Let's say like Spence and Crawford. I don't think it'll be on that undercard. Because to me, this is me talking though. Derek James will have a busy ass night because both of his guys will be in the biggest fight of their career. That's a lot of them. That's a lot of effort and energy you got to spend. You know what I'm saying? I would say just put on another card, bro. And Frank Martin, since he been signed with Spence, he only fought on one of Spence's undercard. That was Spence versus Danny, and he fought some guy like 12-12. So nah. So Derek James didn't have to really do no crazy work for a guy 12-12. But Chris Cobra still can box and shit, even though he coming off that trash performance. I felt he quit against Hector Luis Garcia, but shit, you still gotta be on your shit, and then you gotta switch gears from that fight. They'll probably be like the first fight on the card and get Spence ready for. But man, nah, bro, put that shit on another card. That's what I would do. But we'll see. All right, move down to 130. We'll touch on it. He said, I like Rivera too. Yeah, I like him though. I like him. He can fight. He's a big kid too, 135. I seen him live against Fernandez, yo. He's solid. Rivera good. I think he can upset anybody in the top 5. But I want to favor him against Tank. Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that logic. Rivera with box circles around. Yeah, but I want to see it though. I want to see it. Put it on the Tank's undercard. JoJo versus Zepeda ain't gonna be Rivera. Nah. It was never gonna be on there. It supposed to be November the 5th, but it supposed to be like in Cali. But since Zerlo and Bivol took that date, they pushed it off that shit to November 19th. But they gonna have to push it again to November 18th because you know what I'm saying, nobody gonna be checking for that shit on that day. I'm hoping for anyway. You know what I'm saying? Shit can happen. But yeah, they pushed it off the date, bro. He said agreed. Yes, sir. 130. So Hector Luis Garcia, He's a new champion, yo. He looked good in that fight. Like the first 8 or 9 rounds, easy money versus Roger Gutierrez. Roger Gutierrez woke up like the ninth round. I'm like, that shit didn't make no sense to me. You lost 8 straight rounds, ain't do nothing. Then you want like that's crazy to me. But hey, too easy. He lost his belt. Um, Now Garcia was the mandatory to Gutierrez, so he probably in voluntary stage right now. So if you look at these rankings, you know what I'm saying, you have to pick from there. Now I see Lamont Rose Jr. is the mandatory, but I don't think it's gonna be next. I don't think it's gonna be next because my man is he should be in the voluntary stage. He didn't lose, he didn't win a vacant title. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Now me, I threw out Abner Marvez's name because I know how PBC be doing their former world champions. They'll throw them a bone, put them on a pay-per-view like this weekend. So if you see Abner Marvez in these rankings after if he get the victory on Sunday, he gonna fight Hector Luis Garcia. That's just me. I could be wrong, but y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Some decent names. Number 4, Rocky Hernandez. No, that's not him. That's the wrong one. I'm tripping. Number 4 is Eduardo Ramirez. He's gonna face Pitbull Cruz this weekend. Uh, Chris Colbert, he's in talks with Frank Martin. Number 9, that's Rocky Hernandez. He's fighting this weekend too in Mexico on the zone. He a big puncher. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But if Hector Luis Garcia does make a title defense, I can see him versus guys like number 13, Jaime Abaleta. I can see him versus him. Uh, Ricardo Nunez, the one who fought Tank. I can see him versus guys like that. Pablo Vicente, guys like that. I can see that. Those guys are affiliated. I think they was Samson Boxing. So guys like that, I can see him making the defense. If it's not Abner Mares, yo, my man laughing. I'm trying to tell you. Look what they was doing for Omar Figueroa. If AB would have stayed, you know what I'm saying, everything was on the up and up, he would have got a title shot. Him and AB coming off a loss and like over a year inactivity fighting a WBC eliminator. He said, crazy thing is, you're right. I know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy. I can't believe Abner is going to fight. Yeah. Abner can fight, though, but I don't know. Been out the ring that long and with that eye injury, we're going to have to see. All right, featherweight. So, featherweight has some drama. Leo Santa Cruz and Lee Woods are supposed to fight. They was arguing over a purse bid, going back and forth. So what happened? They came to an agreement. Leo Santa Cruz is going to unify with Ray Vargas next. I'm not sure the fight date. So that's going to be a PBC card. And Lee Wood is going to face a dangerous ass Mauricio Lara. So last month, Mauricio Lara, he was out the rankings. You know what I'm saying? Before that, he was number 13. Now y'all see he's number 12. You know what I'm saying? So that makes sense. So he's going to face Lee Wood September 24th. Yo, that's a dangerous ass fight. Props to Lee Wood, bro. He had to take that fight. He could have fought anybody. He could have fought Kiko Martinez and we'll be all right, whatever. But he fighting Mauricio Lara, who is a top 6, top 5-ish. You know what I'm saying? Maybe top 10 featherweight. And he dangerous, bro. You seen what he did to Josh Warrington. So, yeah, I'm with that fight, though. And then we're just waiting for a date for Leo versus Ray Vargas. So that's what's up. You still got Brandon Figueroa. You got Thomas Patrick Ward is number 1. But Brandon Figueroa is sticking out to me. You know what I'm saying? He'll give all these guys problems. You got Ray Ford, number 7. Robis Ramirez, number 8. He's going to face Jesse Madaleno October 29th. October 29th about to be a big day of boxing, too. Shit. Lomachenko coming back. Okay. Mark Marcelo, Christopher Diaz. So these guys can miss and match and have some good fights. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Mauricio Lara versus Lee Wood. That's going to be a good fight, bro. Yes, sir. All right, moving down to 122. He said Bronco Lara will stop Lee Wood. Yeah, bro. I don't know. We're going to see, though. Lee Wood got cracks, too, and he can box. He's a good counterpuncher. I think he's going to I got Lee Wood in the fight. You know what I'm saying? But I can see Bronco Lara winning that fight for sure. Okay, 122. We got unified champion MJ. He's gonna be out for a minute. He got a broken hand, and even when he come back, he got an IBF mandatory. You know what I'm saying? Marlon Tapales. So we gonna get the undisputed with Fulton no time soon. We might not see Fulton the rest of this year. I know he's supposed to fight Neri, but Neri taking a tune up October the 1st, and like they're gonna fight the first quarter of 2023. You know what I'm saying? But this is a decent division though. A Zach, that's a good fighter. I can see a Zach versus Kameda. That makes sense. One versus two. Both guys won eliminators. Kevin Gonzalez, he just fought on a PBC show. Damn, he opened up a show. I think it was the Charlo Castano card. He was the first fight, so he's number 5. That's a nice ranking. So maybe he gonna get somebody. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Let me get down to Raif Salim, number 12, and number 13, Mike Plania. They're gonna fight this weekend on the Ruiz Ortiz undercard. So that's a good fight. That's a WBO eliminator too. So yeah, we'll see. That's a good fight though. I'm looking forward to that. And that's gonna be on FS1 too, before the pay-per-view. All right. Anyway, he got his undisputed fight. Um, so anyway versus Paul Butler. That's December 13th. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good fight. I think anyway gonna run through Buddy, but we'll see. Y'all see number 1 is vacant. That's crazy, right? Number 1 last month was Rashid Warren. He lost a 6-round fight. I gotta ask my man Joel if he's still in the building. Did he see that fight? But he lost a 6-rounder, and so they took his ass off the rankings. So my guess is gonna be Gary Antonio Russell versus Manny Rodriguez for that vacant WBA spot. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see. I don't know if it's gonna be somebody else, but those guys supposed to fight October the 15th on the Deontay Wilder undercard. So we'll see. Victor Santillan, he coming off a big win against Caballero. I think his name, the Puerto Rican fighter. So he may have something in the works too. Maybe against Cardenas. I don't know, bro. Like it's a lot of fights. Cardenas just fought on the PBC show in San Antonio. Maybe he gets in the mix. Alejandro Santiago, he fought Antonio in his last fight. He gave him a tough fight. So yeah, it's a lot of things you can do. Jason Maloney, he should be back on the Haney Cambosis 2 undercard, but he's going down the WBC route. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's next. 115 super flyweight. So Joshua Franco I guess he's just the world champion, no super. So Estrada vacated his title. You know what I'm saying? He vacated his title not to fight Franco. So he gonna take a tune up this weekend. Y'all know everybody calling Demetrius Andre the duck. I ain't hear nobody say nothing about Estrada. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't the one who put that jacket on him. You know what I'm saying? I just try to keep the same energy. But Franco, he's a free agent too. Golden Boy dropped him. Uh, well, he left him, however you want to put it. So I don't even know what he gonna do. I know he's gonna take like a voluntary, so he'll have to fight one of these guys in the top 15. We'll see. If he would stay with Golden Boy, John Ramirez at number 2 makes sense, but I don't know. His brother fighting in 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, on Canelo undercard. You got a rematch for the IBF, Fernando Martinez versus Jerwin Cajas. And Kaz Ioka, he just defended his title. Hey, maybe he can go to Japan and unify with Kaz Ioka, Joshua Franco. I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that. So we'll see. Chocolatito, he got a fight. So if Juan Francisco Estrada wins this weekend, which he should and probably will, they got a December date for him and Chocolatito to run it back for the 3rd time. That's a big fight, bro. Flyweight, Artem Dalakanen. They got he was ordered to face his mandatory David Jimenez. That fight, they should be negotiating. I gotta check on the timeline of that. But yeah, they supposed to fight. We'll see what happens with that. He said Estrada for sure, Doug Franco. I said it first. Hell yeah. He said, "Babe, buddy, put the running shoes on." See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I know a lot of people want to they gotta keep the energy the same. I know everybody loved Janabek and shit with 12 fights. I was the first one to give people Janabek. The motherfuckers want old Janabek. They was like, who? How you spell his name again? And then Janibek can't do no wrong. Janibek he told Falcao to go get a belt. How you telling Falcao to go get a belt? Y'all in the same stable, top rank. You know what I'm saying? You telling him go get a belt, and I only want to fight Jamal Charlo and Canelo. That shit sound familiar, don't it? That shit sounds just like Demetrius Andrade. So it's all good. I guess you gotta be in the right circles to know what's going on. I guess you know what I'm saying. So with 112. So we'll see that Dr. Cannon versus Jimenez. We'll see what happens with that. Felix Alvarado #2. That's a former world champion. Let me see. Yeah, ain't nothing else too crazy. At 112. I want to see some unifications. We're supposed to get Julio Cesar Martinez versus Sonny Edwards on what is it, June? No, October 22nd in Mexico. And Jonathan Nakatani supposed to make a title defense sometime in October. He's in LA training right now. So he was talking about either he gonna make a regular defense or he gonna move up and try to face Kaz Ioka. That'd be crazy, yo. Go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? 108. So we got a big ass fight coming up. Karaguchi, he's the WBA champion. He's a Ring Magazine champion. So he's a guy in this division. He's supposed to face Ken Shiro in November. That's a hell of a fight, bro. Y'all stay tuned for that. That's a big ass fight. They're gonna announce some shit pretty soon. Daniel Meltian, he's supposed to fight the winner. He's been mandatory for a minute. The #2 guy, Awata, he's gonna face the WBO champion, my man Jonathan Gonzalez, the Bamba. He gonna face him. So stay tuned for that. #4, Hector Gabriel Flores. He's about to fight for the vacant IBF this weekend on the Estrada undercard. So tap in with that, yo. These guys, these smaller weight fighters be bringing that shit. They be bringing that shit through a lot of punches too. And then we have 105. So the super champion CP Freshmart, he supposed to face his mandatory Eric Rosa, but Eric Rosa, I don't know what he's doing. I know he's supposed to have a fight coming up in America. I'm not sure. You got Oscar Collazo from Puerto Rico, so he right on his head. He just won a title eliminator, so we'll see. The WBC champion, Pena, just won this morning in Thailand, defending his title. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. This division, like I said, it's overseas. There's a lot of guys from Thailand and Japan and shit like that. So they don't get a lot of love, but these guys be scrapping though. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So that's what it is, man. He said, "Yeah, you put me on." Yeah, he knocked out Murata. Yeah, oh boy, knocked out Murata. You talking about Endom? No, Rob Brant. So yeah, man. So that's it, man. Just to recap, what caught my eye the most? I think it was the heavyweight division. I was hyped about the heavyweight division because I wanted to see some big ass changes. So we know Dan DeBar got a date coming up in November. And if you look at it, you see Otto Waller, he just came into the new rankings at #12. He was unranked last month. So that's just a telltale sign of who, you know what I'm saying, who may get an opportunity when you see guys that's popping to the rankings like that. You know what I'm saying? So that was one thing that stood out. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. It was something else that stood out. Let me scroll down. So that'd be like that's how I be figuring shit out though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? When I see somebody coming to the rankings, I'm like, okay, they must got something coming. You feel me? Okay, Xander Zayas, he comes in at #10, so that's a good ranking for him, coming off that good victory not too a couple weeks ago. So he's still a prospect and still learning and shit like that. But it's good that he got that top 10 ranking. So he should be going up from there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if he's ready for a former world champion or well, it depends who is the former world champion. I don't know. He may need to get another 10 rounder in his belt. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Welterweight. So Jamal James comes in at #13. That's a good move. We know PBC gonna be in Minnesota in November. So you got Jamal James who's from there. So that makes sense for him to be on that card. Let me see. So you got a couple of new entries at 140. former world champion Jose Ramirez. He's number 6. Um, I think Robbie Davis is a new entry too. I didn't know he was in there last month. Delgado is a new entry, and then you got Kenneth Sims Jr. So yeah, so 140 is the one of the hottest divisions in boxing, maybe the hottest once these guys start fighting. You know what I'm saying? He said, "What's good, Ted? Salute to you." He said, "Heavyweights, what we got?" Shit, I'm gonna go back to it. I got you. So it's still kind of similar than last month. The only change was Otto Wallen comes in number 12. No Wilder, no Dylan White. So, like I was saying, that tells me Dan DeBar may be facing Otto Wallen because Otto Wallen was unranked last month. So that was the only real change right there. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see what they announce and shit like that. So yeah, so that's what it is, man. So if you guys interested with these rankings, just Google the the WBA. Feel free to tap into their rankings. You know what I'm saying? You can figure shit out as well. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really no crazy science to it. He said, "Yeah, we want to see them until closer to the fight." Yeah, well, yeah, let's see. Let's see. We'll see. I know the supposed to come back November, so we'll see how they. They'll change that shit anytime they want to. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. So y'all feel free to tap in for sure. Definitely, y'all can hit me behind the scenes on Twitter at OverJ, Instagram L Does Boxing. If you guys need any inside information, whatever. If I have it, I got you. Definitely tap into these rankings if y'all interested in that shit. Yo, I be figuring shit out crazy. He said Wallen popped in. Yeah, he popped in. So I'm shit looking like maybe him against the bar. That's a good fight for the ball too. But we'll see though. Like this should be changing all the time. But him popping in like that should just tell me maybe. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So yeah, this weekend we got a big weekend of boxing. And the good thing about this weekend, none of the fights is gonna run into each other. We got one Friday, Saturday, and then on Sunday. So nobody can say the cars is bumping heads and all that shit. Everything should be good. We should be able to watch everything. I'm gonna have a couple lives coming up this weekend. I'm gonna break down Zanderbeck's next opponent. We're gonna do a POE on him. We're gonna see what's to him. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see who we can match him up with. He's supposed to be coming back in November, making his first title defense uh, for the WBO title. So we're gonna see, man. Yes, sir. So I want to salute everybody coming through the building. I appreciate y'all time and the comments and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. That's my time, and I'm out.